Hi guys, this is your girl Kiba and welcome to my spiritual journey. Thanks for coming back and joining me today. I hope everyone is doing wonderful, living your great best life, keeping your energy good and positive and strong, and in good health and at peace, grounded to the universe. Today's topic is going to be about helpful tips to do when you are pulled over by a police officer. Sadly, the world that we're living in today has made us have to be very conscious of how things are when we're pulled over by the police. We have to be careful of how we react, the things that we say, how we accept things that are being said to us. We have to learn how to not react to stupidity and learn how to control our own self. It's a lot of police officers that have done some bad and terrible things, but it's also some civilians who have done bad and terrible things as well. We have good police officers and we have bad police officers. Some are for us and some are against us. Sadly, this is where we are now in life. So I hope this video will help someone of all ages of some helpful things they can do when they are pulled over. First of all, when you're pulled over and you see the lights behind you, make sure that the area that you are in, if it's nighttime, make sure you want to go to a safe and lighted area that you feel comfortable being in. Sometimes when it's dark areas, you can't get all the footage that you need off a body cam or a camera that you're using as well. And at this day and age, we need all of that to protect ourselves. So make sure you're in a lighted, safe area. As soon as you get pulled over by a police officer, depending on how much time you have, go ahead on and call a friend or a family member to be on the phone with you so they can be a witness to what's going on. If you can, put them on FaceTime or video, whatever type of device you have, try to put them on that speakerphone. And once you get that individual on the phone, place your phone on the passenger seat. If someone is in the vehicle with you, have them do it. But at this day and age, it's a saying, if you don't have a picture or you don't have a video, it's your word against theirs. So you want to be able to protect yourself. The good thing is we do have these devices now that we can protect ourselves. After you get through getting your phone and everything set up, place both hands on the steering wheel. Let your window down and keep both hands on the steering wheel. 10 and 2, just like you learned when you was driving. 10 and 2, keep it on there. So when this officer is approaching your vehicle, your seatbelt should still be on and your hands should be where he can see them. He or she can see them on that steering wheel. As that officer is approaching that window, make eye contact with that officer. Listen to the instructions that are given to you. as that officer tell you whatever it is he's about to say, listen, listen, listen. When he do approach that vehicle, this is stuff that I just don't understand. Why an officer approach a window and say, do you know why I pulled you over? Stop playing mind games with people. When you first approach, I feel like when an officer comes to the window, they should be like, ma'am or sir, I pulled you over because you blah, 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 whatever you did. You ran the light. You ran a stop sign. You were speeding. Just go head on and be direct with the individual. Stop coming to a window saying, do you know why I pulled you over? I feel like that's a sign of a mind game already. But let's get back to the lecture at hand. Listen to the direct orders of the officer. Greet the officer. Stay calm. Have a positive attitude if you can. Don't be upset. Don't show that type of energy. Have that great energy. Because 8 times out of 10, when we get pulled over, we was doing something. Speeding. Then use your signal when you switching lanes. I see that all day here where I live at. They don't use their signals for nothing. So, if you know you in the wrong when this officer is pulling you over, just go ahead on and accept what you did was wrong and have a positive attitude about it. Having a positive attitude and great energy can get you a long way. You just don't know it. So, stay calm. Before making any sudden moves, once that officer is at that window, once you have greeted each other, once he have told you why you're getting pulled over, do not make any sudden moves until you are instructed to. So what that means, that officer is going to need your license, registration, and your insurance card. When he asks you for these things, you let him know, officer, my registration is in my glove box, or my insurance card is in my glove box, or in my middle console. My information is in my purse. My driver's license is in my purse. My driver's license is in my wallet, and I'm sitting on my wallet. Be very verbal of where everything is. Once you let that officer know where everything is, ask him the question, is it okay if I get those things for you? Wait for an answer. While you having this whole conversation with the officer, your hands are still on that steering wheel. Do not move them until you get that answer. Officer, can I get these things for you? You still giving that officer direct eye contact. That officer should say, yes, go ahead. Slowly get these things out of wherever they are. After you do that, give everything to the officer. Let that officer go back to his vehicle and run your plates and run your information. And you sit there calmly. Once everything is all clear, he come back, give you a ticket or give you a break, whatever he decides to do. Be polite. Thank him. Thank you very much. And if you are in the wrong, it's nothing wrong with saying, and I apologize for this behavior. And I apologize for wasting your time and my time with my behavior. If you don't get a ticket and the officer say, I just need for you to slow down, or I'm going to give you a pass today, or I'm going to give you a warning. When that officer does that, again, acknowledge where you were wrong at and apologize and thank him or her, because they didn't have to do that. So, with all being said, just know that every action is a reaction. Try not to get too hostile with these police officers. I can't speak on how the police officer is going to treat you, because each police officer is different. But I can speak on how you can handle yourself as an individual when being pulled over by a police. I hope this video has helped someone. I hope you can like and share my video. And I pray that our world changes when we won't have to do videos like this or give helpful tips like this, because it'll be a lot better world. Thank you for joining me on my spiritual journey. If you have any topics that you would like for me to discuss, feel free to email me at impressivevegan@gmail.com, and I will get right on it for you. You guys continue to be blessed. Take care of yourself, and don't forget to smile. Bye for now.